So, Tramtown, so much has been happening on that front. When I last spoke to you, you probably saw from the other video that we were not allowed to go in because there was a survey work going on with the main tram shed. So it's been a challenging time, but I've been really proud of the team. We meet up every Monday, various pubs around the Fylde, catch up, make sure everybody's okay, and keep that team together. One thing I learned during COVID was that the moment you lose a team, you don't get them back. They all get busy doing other things in their life. So keeping that team together was a core priority. And what can be bad when you get to drink coffee and have a catch up and a chat as you do it. So that's been great. The other thing I love about that team is they're incredibly creative. So each week we come up with different ideas of different things that we should be doing, could be doing, and must do in the future. And so we have that vision still, but it's still being added to. And we've continued to grow the team as well. We have a number of new people that have joined us along the way, and they all have different skills and backgrounds. So you're probably wondering, where are we up to? It's a great question. The first, obviously, bit of news that we've got, which you may be aware of already, is that we are open again. We have started workshop tours. This was an idea of some of the members of the team who thought, well, if we can't get into the main tram shed, well, what about if we did tours in the bits that are open, which is the workshop area. So we started those last week, and the team have been getting busy with those, and already we've had some good numbers on those. So thank you if you've booked to go on those tours. That's really helpful. Again, it shows that demand is there. It helps keep the team together, and all of that supports the funding bid that we're hard at work at. We're still waiting in terms of the tram shed. News about the condition survey on that, and that'll define if we can go back in the short term or if we have to wait to spend some money on it. So a lot of work's going on that front, but crucially though, it'll help again determine the bid and what we focus on in order to unlock the fact that we have this fantastic team and that we can then get on with getting people, both our volunteers, Tramtown volunteers, and also the public back in there. That's absolutely crucial. So sometimes bad news can be your best friend in these things, certainly with funding bids, because you can justify spending X amount because it unlocks all the bigger benefits. And there's a general rule in any funding that for every pound you spend, you want to get £2 back, and we more than deliver that. So that's really positive. The other thing we've done as well is we're sort of doing a lot of work now around awareness. So we've started on the main Tramtown YouTube channel, which I'll put the link in below, our first interview since the tram shed was closed. And we did that with Paul, another Paul, who's fantastic. He's a tram driver, and what he doesn't know isn't worth knowing. He's an incredible chap. So we've started that, and we're going to continue to do those interviews, and I enjoy doing them. It's great hearing people's stories. It's a very visceral thing. People feel, therefore they express that in how different things around the tram system have meant to them. So we're going to carry that on. And the other area we're doing a lot of work is around governance. We can't become a charity, which I want us to be, until we've sorted that out. So I want to actually say, this is our plan, this is what it looks like, sell that back into the council, and hopefully then we can become part of the Blackpool Heritage and Museum Trust, which has one of its charitable objects says that it has something in there around heritage vehicles in Blackpool, and that would hopefully then allow us to align closer to the Showtown guys in terms of the operation, so that they'll be busy being run by themselves, obviously, and likewise we'll be busy running ourselves. Now that's not the operation of the trams, that's just purely the Tramtown element. So busy working on that, because that will also help us with a lot of funding bids as well. So a lot of different bits and bobs going on there, but best bit for me is, yes, we're open again, but really it's the fact that the team are all fired up and just as amazing as ever. So that's a brief update of Tramtown, and I'll put all the different links in below about how to book a tour, and also the Tramtown YouTube channel page as well.